What's going on, family? My name is Lawrence Adjah, and if you're new to this show, my primary goal is to help give you both inspiration and wisdom to live a good life. And we happen to believe that that is a godly life, a life where we intentionally live to see God at work in every area of our lives, not only in work, not only in our relationships, but also how we see the world, how we see ourselves. And so that's what all our content is tied to. I'm a former All-American athlete turned business executive turned social entrepreneur dealing with the issue of loneliness in the digital age. Facebook was started on my campus by my classmate, and that really captured me and burdened me around how you have a whole generation of professionals who mediated their whole, most important relationship years behind a computer screen, then ultimately got great jobs, doing well professionally, but interpersonally are so disconnected and fragmented that it's helped hurt their well-being. I did that for about 10 plus years, and it ultimately led me to become an ordained and seminary trained spiritual doctor, as I like to call it, an advisor, AKA a minister. Now, I'm not different than many people. I was blessed. I was the third born son of Nigerian immigrants who came over in the late 70s. By the grace of God, I got to enjoy and achieve some really amazing things athletically, academically, professionally, and socially. Athletically, I became a national champion and All-American. Academically, by the grace of God, I was able to be educated on perhaps arguably the four greatest educational institutions in the world. And then professionally worked at one of the top investment banks and the top consulting firms in the entire world. And socially, the word issue of loneliness took me around the world in almost 40 plus cities, helping to ignite a grassroots movement to bring brothers and sisters together to stave that issue. But with all of that achievement and with all those great things, I felt like something was missing and had a crash in my 20s where I was just in the middle of a church one day and, I was trying to be a good guy and be there on Sundays. And I just realized that, I had invested more in my career and all these things and achievements than I did in terms of learning about God and my faith. And in 1 second, all these things could go away, and I just didn't feel secure at all. It just seemed backwards that I had built my whole life on things that could be taken from me. And the very being who gave me all these things, I had neglected and put it all in my career. I felt more confident about my career, in my trade, in my goals than I did in my relationship with God. And that just started to ignite a shift in my life. And so that's kind of what guides me here, because I know I'm not the only one. I know many of you understand what that feels like to be doing well professionally or even romantically, relationship, everything is good, but something doesn't seem quite right. You still feel a bit anxious. You still feel like things are off, and you desire to see God at work in your life more and more. You believe in faith that the more God is in my life, practically, the better my life will be. And so that is the goal of this channel. That's the goal of this show. Not only will we have interviews and case studies with brothers and sisters who, like you, are navigating what God looks like in their career and in their lives, but ultimately we'll have conversations about other areas of life, from our faith with God, our finances, our romantic relationships, our relationship with friendships, family, community, and just current events, what's happening in culture, and how we should view it as people who are looking to see God at work in every area of our life. And so I'm so thankful that you are here. Please don't be a stranger. Definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell, send me an email, look in the about section, send me an email or hit me up on IG at Adjah_L or Twitter. I would love to speak with you, but we're all on this journey together. We're all trying to figure it out. At the end of the day, we're all trying to live a good life. And I just happen to believe that a significant number of you believe that a good life is a godly life, a life where God is at work intentionally in every area of your life. And so I have that same goal. And so let's go along on this journey, and hopefully we could help each other get closer to that goal of a godly life. Take care, y'all.